Okay, so as you all know, my name is Nathan Dunn. I'm an Irish entrepreneur and I'm the founder and CEO of Datasets, where I help people improve their mindset, make more money, meet like-minded people, and learn things that the educational system doesn't want them to know. I'm also the founder and CEO of Nayscale, where we help online coaches grow and scale their own business like I done with Datasets. But why listen to me? Datasets alone has generated over six figures to date and was created last year. I mentor over 170 people as of today, and I sold multiple six figures in online and in-person sales. I don't tell you what you want to hear, I tell you what you need to hear. And everything here is based on what for me, my mentees, and throughout my own entrepreneurial career. But also, because I've witnessed both sides of the story. This is my old home in Jobstown, Tallaght. Myself and my mum lived in a council estate until 2020. If you look here, the top one here is my apartment, and this is where I grew up. My mum worked extremely hard to get us out, and since we moved, I worked religiously on my plan to make sure that she never has to worry about money ever again. So I have witnessed what it's like to struggle and knowing how difficult life can be. But enough about me, let's get into the good stuff. Take out your notebooks and your pens. If you're serious about business, if you're serious about getting into business, you have a business, I don't care if you have a business, if you're looking to get into business or if you just have a general interest in business, make sure you are taking notes. Okay, failure. 90% of businesses fail in the first year. But why? Because they have no discipline, no patience, and no consistency. I spoke with a very successful Irish entrepreneur, a multi-millionaire, and he told me that, and I told him that it's okay to fail, but if you fail, fail fast. And he said, exactly, but don't just fail fast, fail forward. So many people have this mindset with business or anything that they do in life. It is not okay to fail, and that could not be further than the truth. Okay, if you are looking to take business seriously, you are going to fail not once, not twice, not three times, multiple times. If you speak to any business owner, no matter at any scale, if they're a startup, mid-term, long-term, a billionaire, they have failed multiple times. But the thing is about successful people, they have failed more times than you have even tried. And that's what separates the successful entrepreneurs from the non-successful entrepreneurs. So if you are looking to take entrepreneurship and business seriously, you have to build a good relationship with failure, okay? Become best friends with it. Know it well, because once you know it well, you find out ways to avoid it. The foundation, mindset and skills. You need to reframe everything that you have been taught. Most people have no idea. Experience beats education in business, but both are essential. Discipline and execution is the difference between those who succeed and those who don't. Skills that matter is sales, marketing, networking, and communication. These skills are extremely important, okay? Like, you cannot skip any of them. You have to know how to communicate efficiently. If you're in meetings with people, if you're trying to seek a business deal or you are trying to have a sales call with somebody and you do not know how to speak concisely and compendiously, you are going to struggle, okay? People aren't going to take you serious. They just won't. So make sure you know how to speak. It's a lot of different ways that you can learn. Record yourself, get feedback from other people, ask people who you speak to and spend a lot of time with. How do I fuck up with my speech? When do I stutter? What things do I do wrong? Okay, get feedback off people, and these will give you good indicators and guidance to improve your communication skills. If you master these, making money is inevitable, but all are just as important as the other. Right, now, this is an important one. Finding the right business model. There are a lot of people across social media who tell you to pick a specific business model. This business model is great. I'm in this one. This is the only one that works. This one is the best. There is no such thing as the best business model, okay? Now, this may seem as a shocker to some of you who jump into Forex or e-commerce or clothing brands or agencies, and you're so dedicated to them and it's not working out for you, and you're like, what, this person said that this is great, why is this not working for me? There is no such thing as the best business model, okay? But there are good ones, and you just have to select which one you want to go into. So the options that work in 2025 is SMMA, social media marketing, e-commerce, software as a service, sales, affiliate marketing, clothing brands, AI as a service, appointment setting, and copywriting. Now, not all of these, now I'm not going to include every single business model that works, obviously, because there'll be 100, because you can make money off absolutely everything. But these are ones that you see a lot nowadays that do indeed work, that you can try, and that there is no excuse on. You can try them, and then if it doesn't work for you, it doesn't mean that it's something wrong with the business model or the vehicle. It's you. You're the problem. These are all business models that we teach inside of the VIP channel. The key is picking one and going all in. Alex Hormozi said, for those of you who know Alex Hormozi, he gave a simple analogy. I'm not going to quote unquote exactly what he said because I'm not a robot. He said, do you know the person who got rich off gambling, social media marketing, copywriting, video editing, and a clothing brand? Exactly, because that just doesn't exist. Those people don't exist. It doesn't happen. You're not a robot. You pick one and you dial in on it, okay? There's this big thing that people say like, oh, millionaires have 7 income streams. Don't listen to that bollocks, okay? Pick one business and master that. But the exception is if you have a business and you leverage the experience or the testimonials that you have with that business, you can use it to make another business and have them linked together. And it's just something similar that I do. So for example, with Datasets, that's one company I have, but then my second one is Nayscale. So I only have 2 businesses, but they link in together because I have built and grown a skill community with Datasets, and I have proven to people that I can build a successful skill community. So what did I do? I built another business that does that for a specific industry. So I help online coaches grow and scale their company, but I also build them skill communities like I have done, because people know that I can do this because I have done it. There's receipts there, there's evidence there that I can do it. So pick the right business model, okay? Just one though. Do not pick 3, do not dibble and try loads of different business models. Pick one business model and just go 90 on that. Now, marketing and sales. This is a huge section, okay? I've spent a lot of time on this section alone. Understanding your target market. Who are they? Okay, the demographics, their age, gender, income, location, etc. Okay, their pain points, what's frustrating them, and what are they stuck on? Their desires, what transformation are they chasing? In business, you need to remember that there is a point A and there is a point B. Okay, point A is your client's current situation. You need to be the bridge from point A, their current situation, to point B. This is you, the bridge from point A to point B, the desired situation. Okay? For example, let's just say you're a fitness coach. You have your client point A, extremely obese, has a really bad relationship with food and doesn't know how to start or get into the gym. In comes the online coach, the personal trainer. They bridge them, they give them the information to get them to their desired outcome. Fit, a good relationship with food, a good relationship with the gym. That is the same with you, okay? You need to look at your client and you want to genuinely help them. You're there to help them, okay? You are the bridge from their current situation to their desired outcome. Where do they spend their time? What platform are they on? TikTok, Instagram, YouTube, Discord, LinkedIn, you name it. Who do they follow and trust? Where do they consume content and make buying decisions? I'll give you an example. If I'm looking to help dog owners,
Or if I'm looking to help people who walk their dogs, okay, you know, those people who walk dogs and get money from that. If I'm looking to help them market their business and I'm in search to find them, would it be a great idea for me to post content on Discord? Or would it be a good idea for me to post content on LinkedIn? Absolutely not. They're most likely going to be on Facebook or Instagram or TikTok sometimes, okay? That's what you're looking out for. You're looking to make sure that your content that you're posting on and where you're finding your clients is the right social media platform. So many people make content on different platforms that their client isn't on, and it's such a waste of time. What do they need? So what results are they desperate for? How can you make it faster, simpler, and more enjoyable? Position yourself and position your offer as the solution to their specific problems. As I said before, point A to point B. Know them better than they know themselves, okay? What's your message? Who's it targeting? How are you getting your clients? How can you make it easier for them? Think of any business model. Most businesses either make things one, faster, two, simpler, or three, more enjoyable. If you want to go out and go for food and you want nice food, you're going to go to a restaurant. If you're looking a fancy restaurant for steaks or something like that. If you're looking to have something that's faster, you're going to go to McDonald's. Okay? These are the things that you need to look out for. What do they need? How can you help them? Are they looking to get clients faster? Are they looking for higher quality clients? Are they just looking to make money quickly? Are they just looking for simple ways to get more clients? Different things like that. You just need to look out for different ways of helping your clients and actually getting your clients. 2, build a strong personal brand. Your personal brand is the reason people choose you over anyone else. This is huge. Please take notes on this one because it builds trust, authority, and demand before the sale. It makes everything 10 times easier. Like when you're looking to get into business and you have a good personal brand and you have a good name and good reputation, it makes everything just 10 times easier. Like 10 times easier. I have people who book calls with me for like Nayscale, for example. They don't ask any questions about what I do. They know what I do because they see me on social media. They trust me because they see on social media and my personal brand that I convey expertise in the industry. They know what I know that what I'm talking about is true and it's factual. Okay? Build your personal brand. It's not mandatory, but it makes everything easier. I cannot stress that out enough. Create valuable content. Post consistently 1 to 5 times a day. Every piece should either teach something, entertain, or shift mindsets. Make people stop scrolling and start listening to what you have to say. So many people, when I ask them how many times they're posting when they're looking to improve their business, get more clients, make more money. Yeah, Nathan, I'm working on my personal brand. That's great. Yeah, I'm posting on social media. Nathan. Yeah, that's great. How many times are you posting? Like 4 times a month. And I'm like 4 times a month. Yeah, nice. I say this every single time. So many people have heard me make this point. 4 times a month is not enough. Okay, it is not enough. I post about 4 times a day. I post 1 to 4 times a day. And people post once a week, 4 times a month. Okay, you need to be consistent. I was only speaking to one of my online coaches today, and they were talking about making this post and that post. And I was like, make the post, but make it now. Because when there's no content, there's no clients. Okay, the algorithm does not care if you have clients or not. If there is no content, there is no clients. The more content you produce, the higher probability of you obtaining more clients. It's the same with anything. If you have a clothing brand, the more content you make, the more clients you'll have. Now, obviously, you'll get more clients from one video than the other, depending on quality and everything like that. But it's the same thing applies. Volume beats look every single time. Now, show proof. Proof over promise. This is a huge one. No one believes talk. Show results. Share client wins, transformations, and screenshots. Just real proof that what you do works. Okay. When you look at my stories every single day, you see me posting results of people who work with me, results of members in the channel, results of people in Nayscale. You see results every single day because people don't care how much you say you can help them. You need to prove to them that what you provide works. Okay. And own your position. Be the expert. Speak clearly. Share bold takes. Don't be afraid to be controversial. If you have a belief, just state it. Like, a lot of those things actually go viral on social media, so you don't even have to worry about any of that shit. And make it obvious that you know what you're doing, so people feel safe paying from you. As I said before, I'd have sales calls with people and they wouldn't really even require selling because they know that what I do works. It's just a factor of them wanting to onboard now rather than ask questions and objections and everything, because they know what I do works. It's the same thing when you're posting on social media and you're entertaining and you're providing information, you're educating people. People know that you know what you're talking about. When your personal brand is strong, people come to you already sold. As I said before, your personal brand is the reason people choose you over anyone else, because it builds trust, authority, and demand before the sale. When your personal brand is strong, people come to you already sold. 3, optimize your offer. If your offer isn't converting, it's not about the algorithm, it's about the offer. Okay, make it stupidly clear. So many people try to sound smart on social media. Fuck your ego, okay? Your ego is not going to make you money. The thing that's going to make you money is conversion, okay? And if your offer isn't converting, it's not about the algorithm, it's about the offer. If I sit there and talk to you and I'm an online coach and I'm a personal trainer and I'm making content and I'm talking about how the eccentric of the movement is the best for muscle hypertrophy, most people are going to be like, what the fuck are you even talking about? Or if I talk about creatine and talk about the benefits of creatine and I start talking about adenosine triphosphate, people are going to look at you like, what the fuck is this guy talking about? You don't want to sound smart, okay? You want to convert and you want to make money. Remember that. Drop the ego, please. Don't try sound smart. Make sure like a 10-year-old can understand what you're saying. Make it stupidly clear. People should understand what you do in 5 seconds, who it's for, what they get, and what outcome they can expect. No fluff, no confusion. Again, drop the ego. You're looking to make money, not try sound smart. Sell the result, not the process. Okay, no one cares how many calls or modules there are. They care about what their life looks like after they do business with you. Okay, how they perceive after they do business with you. If it's a clothing brand, how they perceive to other people when they're outside wearing your clothing. It's the same thing. These things they all link together. Sell the transformation, not the workload. At the start, remove the risk, okay? You are looking to make as much money as you possibly can. Remember this, okay? So if there's a way that somebody is looking to work with you, but they'll only work on a guarantee, you're just looking to get money in, okay? Do guarantees, do refunds, right? Yeah, it literally says it here. At the start, you have to prove your worth. If they are unsure, they won't buy. Add a guarantee, refund policy, or performance promise, and make it like a no-brainer. You want to make it extremely hard for people to say no to your business, okay? When they are looking to do business with you, you want it to seem so easy to say yes and so hard to say no. It's a non-negotiable, okay? Great offers do not need convincing. They make people feel stupid if they don't buy. It literally says it here. Price for perception, not time. The value is in the result, not how long it takes you. A 2,000 plus 1,000, 3,000, 4,000, 10,000 plus euro offer that solves a painful problem is cheap if the problem matters enough. If you come up to somebody and their legs don't work and you say to them that your product, your service, if it can, okay, obviously if it can, but it's just an analogy to make you understand, that you can help them walk again using your service, €2,000 isn't a lot, okay? If you're solving big problems, you make big money. You solve rich people problems, you make big money. It's the same thing. 4, drive traffic and generate leads. If no one sees your offer, it doesn't matter how good it is, you need attention. Then you turn it into leads, but how do you get attention? Okay, this is how you get attention. Organic and paid. There are 2 ways that you can get attention, okay? They're the 2 ways that you're looking to get it from on social media. 1, organic content, the foundation. Post consistently on TikTok, Instagram, and YouTube, short form for reach and long form for trust, okay? When I make YouTube videos, I make them deliberately because it's difficult for people to understand me and what I do over a 30-second, 1 minute, 90-second clip. When people are invested in me and they want to get more information, they join my workshops, they join my YouTube like you are here. You're interested in what I have to say and you go in through long form, okay? That's how people are going to trust you. If you are helping people do something, share it on a longer time frame, even 10 minutes, explaining exactly what you do, how you do it, how you help them. Provide as much free value as you possibly can. And that's what you're gonna do with your social media, organically and through paid ads. So use lifestyle, storytelling and results to build connection and credibility. Engage directly with your audience, reply to comments, DM potential clients and start real conversations. I have made clients simply just by messaging them that I see that they view my stories. I've messaged them, I provided free value to them and I've converted them into clients simply just because I DM'd them and I provided free value. And that comes from creating organic content that people see, that they go onto your page and then they look at you, you see that they look at you and then you message them. It's such an easy hack and people just don't speak about it. If you can see that people are interested in your product, just message them. People never made money from being nonchalant, as people say now. If you go out, if you message people, if you put yourself out there, you will make more money. Engage directly with your audience, reply to comments. Yes. Make sure that you're replying to your comments, okay? This does so many things. 1, builds a closer relationship with them. 2, it shows that you know what you're talking about. If you can elaborate, if they have questions to do with your content. And also it boosts your algorithm. For example, let's say somebody replies to one of my videos, okay? It doesn't matter if you like, hate or not known. I don't care, okay? But you will see me reply to some comments for the sole reason because I want to boost my algorithm, okay? I'm gonna give you a brief example. I'm not religious, okay? And I absolutely love religious people. My best mates are religious. I don't care about religion, but I just don't care, okay? But some things I don't like is when people push their religions upon me, okay? This is me sidetracking a little bit, but this is going to link back in to this. I've had people who message me on my videos and they'd say, Jesus is Lord, he loves you, you should make content on Jesus. And I'd simply say, I love Christians, but do not push your religion down my throat. And do not message your stuff in my comment section, okay? I get it, you love Christ, all this, you're Christian, beautiful, love that for you, whatever. Do not shove it down my throat and tell me what to post. Now, the only reason why I comment back on that is because this person would say, why aren't you religious? Why aren't you this? Why is that? Why don't you do this? And then I'd comment back and I'd say, why did you comment this? And all that is doing is getting more engagement on my social media. So instead of one person commenting, it's 2 comments, it's 4 comments, it's 10 comments, it's a whole conversation. And then more people link back in and have a look at what people are saying and then they comment themselves. So it's boosting my algorithm. Make sure that you're replying to your DMs and your comments, especially your comments. And then your paid ads, okay? This is an important one because a lot of people run paid ads and waste a lot of money on this. So When you're a business and you're looking to use paid ads, listen to this, okay? Run highly targeted ads on platforms where your audience lives. That's if you are local. Okay, so if you're a gym, obviously this is just an example. If you're a gym, you're gonna want to post, let's say you are a gym in Tallaght, because I mentioned it earlier. You want to make sure that your ads are running around the Dublin, Leinster area. You're not gonna be running ads down on Cork or over in Barcelona or California over in America, because that's not where your clients are going to be. They're going to be around Dublin, Leinster. It's common sense. Retarget warm leads with testimonials, results, and irresistible offers. This is an important one as well. I'd have people messaging me interested in the businesses that I'd have. They'd see that I post a testimonial or result, or an irresistible offer. They'd feel the FOMO. They'd say, fuck, I missed out on that offer, that deal, whatever, the results, that call out, whatever. Then they'll join, and that's how you target them, just through ads. That can also link back into organic content. Paid traffic scales what already works. It doesn't fix what doesn't. So make ads on what works. This is an important one. If you are looking to make an advertisement on a post, you can post it first, see how it does organically, and if it does well, boost it. Put that in as an ad. Or the issue that I see with people is that they perform ads on content that is shit, and it's not going to convert anything, and you're just pouring money down the drain because your ad is really bad because the content itself is shit. Attention is the top of the funnel. I always say where attention goes, money flows. Yes, you're just looking to gain as much attention as you possibly can. Okay, people message me. I go out once in a blue moon. People see me in person, and they'd say, I honestly feel like blocking you. I see you all the time. I cannot get rid of your face. I go on TikTok, I go on YouTube, I go on Instagram. I cannot get your face off of my phone. These are good problems. These are the problems that you want to have, okay? Where attention goes, money flows. Post your content, please. Now, communities and network, okay? The fastest way to business growth is surrounding yourself with people doing better than you, okay? If you are doing the best in a room, then you are in the wrong room. Simple as that. If you're an ambitious person, it's the same thing that goes. Obviously, it's a lower quality room. If you're speaking about your goals, your dreams, your aspirations, and there's people in that same room and you feel like you can't really talk about it or brag about it, you could say, you shouldn't feel like that, because you are not going to improve if no one else is improving. I have people around me who push me. My best mates are multi-millionaires, and they push me every single day to perform and be the best I possibly can be. And that has made me so much more money. Beforehand, before I took business super serious and my network and my community serious, I didn't care. I wasn't making as much money. I didn't have the knowledge or the people pushing me as much as I do today. And just by having a good community and network has pushed me so much further and made me so much more money in my entrepreneurial career. It's crazy, honestly. This is where people struggle, okay? They have zero access to mentors, experts, and supportive network. But the solution is you need to be in the rooms where the conversations are different, okay? Remember, the lone wolf dies. You're not Batman, okay? You need people around you, supporting you, pushing you, motivating you to be better, to push yourself, to take things more seriously, to give you more value and advice to help you accelerate in business. I cannot fathom how important this one is. Get your network. Honestly, just get your community. Now, the answer is Datasets VIP. So if somebody is serious about progressing in business, okay, you need to be inside of this channel. Honestly, it's so important. It's not even something that I just say randomly just because it's a business. If there's communities out there that I believe are good, then like I'd recommend them. I don't care what it is, I would recommend them, and I'll just say to people, you need to get in this. So yeah, my exact strategies are in this exact channel. Okay, this is where I teach people exactly what I do. It goes in more depth. There's online business models, everything. There's communities in there. There's people who speak to each other. They motivate each other. They force each other to become better. They share their life stories, things that they've learned, advice that they give for everybody to learn. Like, a network of like-minded people, ambitious individuals is so important. Again, I need to remind you that you're not Batman. A proven path to scale your income and monthly calls with me, including Q&As like this if I have one at the end of the call, if people have questions. Um, like, I just get so excited about this business. It's one of my favorite businesses, honestly. Who this is for? This is for the people who are serious about making money online and improving their lives. Who this is not for? People looking for an easy, no work required shortcut. This is not for you. Like, there's people who are in the channel. I think in the last 3 months, I removed over 70 people simply because they weren't providing value. They weren't helping people. They weren't active in the channel. I just removed them. I don't need that. Like, €20, like, is what per person? Like, is what? It's a serious high quality network. If you're somebody who's not serious about business, honestly, do not join. As I said before, proof over promise. Here's some of our client wins. I just wanted to say thank you. I joined the channel back in February. I've made over 15K just by using the information and the online business category. This has completely changed my life, man. Thank you. This group has helped me so much in starting my first business. This is Luke.
Nee, nee.
Luke actually might be in here. Yeah, Luke is in here. Luke has his own business that he has now that he built from joining the channel, used the online business category, and has left his actual job and is working on that full time now. So fair play to Luke, man. This is why I actually created this business. So if you're serious about starting or scaling a business, surrounding yourself around ambitious people and improving your life, I will be giving you the opportunity to do all of that in one place for 1/10 of the typical price it costs to do that. You all have access to a link. I'm going to put it into the chat now. And that you're going to get 2 months free off data sets in it. They're in total throughout the year. So to use this, click the link that's in the Zoom chat now or DM me VIP on my Instagram, NathanDunn7, before midnight. And that's everything I wanted to touch up on. Like, if you genuinely take notes on this and everything that I stated in this, like, there is no excuse for you to not 10x your business. If you are looking to start a business, there's no excuse for you to not get up and running. If you're looking to scale it, as I said, there's no reason for that not to happen. Consistency is key. Your networking is key. Your marketing is key. You need to learn how to, 1, market, 2, sell, 3, network. As I said before, I'm giving you the opportunity. And communicate. Learn how to communicate is one of the best things that I've ever done in my life. Learning how to actually speak properly has 100x my businesses, my life, my relationships, everything. Okay? Like, just learn how to speak. So yeah, if anybody has any questions, I'm gonna hang on for a couple of minutes and you can ask away in the Q&A section. That's everything that I wanted to touch up on in the call. As I said, if you're looking to join the VIP, you can get 2 months free. There's an offer there for a yearly annual deal. And if you can't right now, you can just message me VIP on Instagram. Are there many sales reps in the community? Yes, there is. There are a lot of people. There are a couple of people who are doing sales in the community. If you message them, if you message in the community section, simply just saying I'm a sales rep or whatever, or you have a business and you're looking for a sales rep, you can get people in there. They'll message you. You can just say DM me or reply to this message and there'll be people in there. If people want to screenshot this chat, actually, I'm going to go through it here, okay? So you can screenshot any information as well. I'm going to put it into the channel regardless. Any methods on monetizing a community page? Currently have 1,500 followers on a page, all organic. Just wondering if you have any methods of monetization. Instagram, okay, cool. If you're looking to build, what you can do is just provide more value with whatever you're trying to do. So if you have a community where you're providing value to people, just provide more value in there. prove that you know what you're doing, show people, convey your expertise that you know what you're talking about, as I said before. And then you can build a school community like I have. You can go on School, there's a couple of websites, there's School, there's WAP. The actual community used to be down for Dataset, used to be on Telegram. There's a lot of different ways, but you can also just provide more value. The reason why I went from, and you can take advice on this, why I went from Telegram to School is because it's more organized and more people can communicate, and it just enhances customer experience, which makes you more money in the end. So what you can do is you can create a skill platform and make it more valuable than your free community, and whatever you're selling then, the solution to the problems of the people that you have in your community, that's completely for free. If they want to get more in-depth information or whatever you're trying to sell, you can just create a skill community with that. Can you give us a few examples of all the business methods that you listed, like e-commerce, sales, etc., and how to go about it? Yeah, so that's all in the channel. So every single one of these are all in the channel. I have a full presentation on SMMA, e-commerce, every single one of these I have a full in-depth analysis on. So if you're looking to get into any of them, you can just check the channel. What I recommend for people to do, because a lot of people struggle with picking which business model they want to do, is I simply say, read every single one. Read every single one, every single business model that's on there. And then once you read every single business model, pick which one suits you, which seems most appealing to you, that you would like the most, and just knuckle down on that. So all the information that you need if you want to start or just gain information on any of those business models, they're all in there. Appreciate your time. Great presentation. Well done. Cheers, man. I appreciate that. Yeah, thanks everybody for joining. I hope you found this very valuable. Again, if you're looking to join the channel, you can message me VIP on Instagram. And yeah, I'm going to do more of these a lot more often.